Hey everybody, it's Jim with the Friday Video, and I'm broadcasting today from headquarters, and I want to introduce you to somebody that I've gotten to know over the last few months who's doing a great job for us. But before we get to Jeff, I want to mention one thing that's really top of mind with me, and that is some indications that the COVID problem is rising again in Oklahoma. So it's nothing that we have to be scared about, stay home kind of stuff. But we do want to be vigilant about cleaning procedures and making sure that you're using hand sanitizer. If you want to wear masks, you're welcome to do that. Somebody was asking me the other day, should we take down our signs on the front of the stores that say things like masks are recommended? And I said, no, I don't think so yet, because the government statistics are telling us that we're seeing the Delta variant of the COVID virus bump up the numbers a little bit. So I want you to be careful. I want you to be prudent and careful about hand washing and cleaning and all that kind of stuff. And just make sure that you take care of yourself. If you've not been vaccinated, I want to encourage you to do that. I've gotten the vaccine, taken 2 shots. It's your best protection. And if you have any concerns or questions about it, get in touch with our HR department, and I think they can address those concerns. It's really important that if you've not been vaccinated, you go ahead and do that. So, all right, now I want to introduce you to a friend of mine, Richard Jeffries, who goes by the nickname Jeff. Mm-hmm. And Jeff was just recently promoted to store manager here at our outlet store. So I just kind of grabbed him on the spur of the moment. I said, hey, would you be willing to tell your story a little bit, your journey with Goodwill, mm-hmm. what you like about working at Goodwill, and anything you think we could do to improve. So I'm going to turn it over to Jeff. Jeff, tell us your story.
Well, a couple of years ago, I was truck driver for 22 years. Didn't know a whole lot about retail. Came over here, heard it was a second chance place to start over again. So came in here, started as donation attendant. After 3 months, I moved up to shift lead. After about 9 months, I moved up to assistant manager. And then after 6 months, I moved up to store manager. So in about 2.5 years, I've gone from donation attendant all the way up to store manager. To me, it proves it can be done. You know, anybody that's willing to work can come in here and do that. As far as improving anything, the only thing I can think of is, maybe everybody being, like you were saying, a little cleaner because all the COVID stuff that's going on. I've had both of my shots. Makes me feel better just because I, not worried as much about the COVID coming in.
Yeah.
But, I appreciate you giving me a chance to talk.
Yeah. So tell us maybe 1 or 2 things you really like about working at Goodwill.
One of the things I like about Goodwill the most is we take care of the veterans. We have a really good veterans program here. And like I said, it's a second chance opportunity here. So anybody that thinks you can't start over, even with my background, this is a good place to come and start over and do everything right again the second time.
Great. And I wrote a column not too long ago for the newspaper where I talked about second chances. And all of us have needed second chances at one point or another in our lives. So whether you're a person who wants to move up and maybe move into a management position, maybe you're just starting out with Goodwill, I want to encourage you, it can be done. Jeff's a good example of that. Mm-hmm. Opportunity awaits for those who are willing to work hard and apply themselves, and Jeff does a great job. And he's had good help. None of us do it on our own. He's had good leaders helping him along the way, mm-hmm. and that's what we want to do for you guys too. So whatever area you're in, wherever you're serving Goodwill, the greater mission of helping people overcome challenges to employment, I want you to know there's a future for you with Goodwill. We want you to stay here, and if you get opportunities to move up that are not at Goodwill, we're glad for you to take advantage of those. But to the extent that we can, we want to move you up here, mm-hmm. and keep you for a long time. So thanks a lot. And Jeff, thanks for sharing with us.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Have a good weekend, everybody.